Good day, everybody. This is Craig Nell. I'm your host of Grace Talk. And Grace Talk has got a new series where I'll be interviewing people just living life in South Africa and also overseas. My son, Mackenzie Craig Nell. Now, he has prepared a few questions, but the purpose of today's interview is just for you to figure out and to understand what it is to be a 19-year-old in Cape Town. He decided to take a gap year, and he and I plotted and planned, and I think he was very blessed to, a day after he just completed his last exam in matric, he got a job in retail, and then beginning of 2025, he started working in a fintech business in Wynberg, where he's almost there for a year. 19-year-olds are challenged with today, and I've looked at the questions. I don't know how he's going to answer, but I'm sure you will learn from Mackenzie's experiences. He's thinking through some of the questions, so it might be questions that he has to ask, and we're looking forward for input from all of you. So again, welcome to Grace Talk. It's our first interview episode, and today is the 26th of October, and I welcome Mackenzie Craig Nell. Mackenzie, welcome to my show. You've been part of my show since the beginning. You were part of the editing. You were involved, in fact, when Facebook blocked me for a while, and he introduced me to TikTok. So he's always the one that looks at it, and he's also involved with our band Curfew, where he's learning the bass, and he's also involved in our song selection and the videographer. So the guy's quite busy, but anyway, let him introduce him. So Mackenzie, tell the audience about yourself, and tell us very quickly why you think of taking a gap year. What was that about?
Hello everyone. I took the gap year because I didn't know what I wanted to study last year. I thought I did, but I didn't. I just had thoughts of thinking that I'm wasting time studying something I'm not going to enjoy or that's going to benefit me. After I get the degree, I didn't want to waste time. I'd rather go into the corporate thing that I'm in now, see the different roles, what I could do, what people are doing in those roles, see if I like it, and then use that as a gateway to see what I can study and do in the future.
No, that's cool. So do you have any ideas yet, being almost a year in the corporate? Is it something that's standing out, or is it you're still figuring things out? Because obviously you are hanging out with a lot of people in different departments, HR. It's a fintech business. There's a lot of IT people. Is there anything that stands out for you, or is it still early days?
I think it's still early days. I've always liked business in school. I like business, entrepreneurship. I also do like numbers, finance, all of that. But I don't know, still thinking if the corporate job is for me or not, because also after going out a lot this year and festivals and all of that, I think also the entertainment industry.
Okay.
Is something I'm thinking of.
That's interesting. Mackenzie has grown up in music all his life, and he's an old soul, as I call him, like his sisters are. He loves the old music. He knows a lot about music, and I think recently he had the opportunity to go to with me and No Curfew, in fact, on an open day at Cape Audio College, and I think his eyes opened there. He also met a sound engineer at Paul Boffner's in Plumstead. So he's hanging out with people that's in the industry, which I'm very glad he has, so they can meet people in the real world. We've also got a very good friend, Art, who is also a former sound engineer. So does it help you that you meet people in the industry, or does it freak you out being 19 and all these options? Because you're still undecided about university. I know you've said you want to do that, but there's so many other things now. Is it freaking you out? And our first question is how does it help you to meet people that's doing this job?
No, it's not freaking me out. Firstly, I do want to get a degree. I just don't know what yet. But I like that I'm able, or you've given me the chance to meet all these people. Because I see it as networking for the future and whatever I do. I love asking people questions. When I go to the mall for like 4 hours, asking everyone's opinions, talking to them about what it is, what this product and that product. So that's what I also do when I go out to events, music events, meeting all the sound engineers and musicians. I talk to them about the career and what they get to do, the money, How did they like it? The people, the crowds, all of that. So it was nice going to Cape Audio College as well to see what I could do in the sound industry, music industry, and then also meeting people who've actually done or went to the college and see what they're doing now.
No, that's cool. And I just want to clarify to the viewers out there. Yes, I do. Obviously, as any parent would, I connect Mackenzie, but he's the one carrying the conversations. And I think that is an important quality I like about him, that he's the one that's standing on his own, carrying the conversations, asking questions, and even where he goes at festivals and the like to meet people in the industry. So, Mackenzie, one of the few questions that we spoke about this year, not this year, just being 19, you just turned 19. So, I mean, the past year, what is the hardest thing about being your age now in Cape Town, South Africa in 2025? What do you think it's the hardest thing? And obviously, you don't have to share complicated stuff, just generally, what are other teenagers faced with today that's tough for all of them every day?
I was thinking of two things. I'd say around the whole world being my age, or from 16 and up, everyone has pressure already, saying like they're behind in life or they're falling behind. Because you have these 19-year-old millionaires and 20-year-old influencers and all of them living in their own apartments and stuff like that. Everyone feels like they're behind. And everyone thinks that they must just rush things. Which isn't the story. Obviously, everything takes time to grow yourself in your career. So I think everyone's putting too much pressure on themselves. I also felt it, but I'm over it. I'm not going to rush anything.
Yeah, it's interesting for people my age. The pressure we felt was in our 30s, and you're feeling it now in your teens, and obviously we're living in a new world. Okay, so that's very interesting, Mackenzie. It's interesting perspective. What do people get wrong about you? You know a lot of people. You're a friendly guy, and so if there's one thing that if they watch this video clip, what would they be surprised that they didn't know about you? And just remember, I'm still your father, so just keep it tight.
I think people don't know me. If you had to see me, if I meet you for the first time, I'm going to be quiet. I don't speak a lot. But I think with my friends, family, if I get to know you, I'm just going to start yapping a lot, speaking a lot.
I wonder where he gets that from.
Yeah.
So he's quite a conversationalist.
First impressions would be me being quiet.
What would you say to other people, other guys your age, specifically guys, about real life? I mean, you've gone through a lot of things in your life, in your short life. And there's other guys that sometimes you say they live it softly, they got an easy life. Does it make sense? Not that you have a complicated life. So what would you say to other people your age about, or to people my age with children your age? What would you tell them about your age group and real life for you guys?
I'd say save yourself, put yourself first. All that, like other people influencing you shouldn't let them influence you. Put yourself first, as I just said now. Focus on your health. What I'm doing now, focus on your health, your mental health. Everything that you've been through, what I'm seeing now, but how I see it is, everything that you've been through, I always take it as a lesson. Like all the sufferings and trauma, whatever, take it as a lesson to build yourself, building character, so that you can be better for your future self, for your children when you're older. And yeah.
Great. Wow, that's very insightful, my boy. For 19, we all know you like rugby. You have always had the passion for the bass guitar. Your great grandfather Cliffy Daniels, I used to call him Jack Daniels. Now you know why. And there's a beautiful photo in your bedroom with him and the bass guitar. I think the bass guitar was twice your size at the time. What does those moments mean when you play a game, or you don't play anymore, but when you watch a game of rugby, or you sit jamming with me in the garage or with your bass? Does it bring you some joy? Does it calm you down? Does it make you think about Papa, as you call him, or is it just a hobby?
I'd say it is just a hobby, but obviously I've grown up with music in my entire life, surrounded by music. So whether I'm playing or not, or just around my family who's playing, like it said, I feel I am where I'm supposed to be in that moment. with rugby, I enjoy rugby. I love rugby. So when I'm playing, I'm in a different mindset, like I want to do well and play my heart out, leave everything on the field. Same goes with bass, no my hobbies.
This is my son, Mackenzie Craig Null. And if I can summarize what I've learned about my son today, and I hope you get something out, that being in your teens is not easy. They are under a lot of pressure with social media, with the influencers as 19, 20-year-olds. There's people their age driving expensive cars, living on their own in apartments. They've got a lot of pressure, as Mackenzie said. And what he's decided to do is to focus on himself, look after himself mentally, physically, spiritually. He's exercising well to get his mind right. He's engaging with a lot of people that is at ease in the industries that he's interested in. And so, yeah, so Mackenzie, thank you for being the first. And I am now threatened with this podcast because you did a good job. Very good communication there. So I wish you all the best, my boy. And thank you to the audience. We look forward to following Mackenzie on his journey. And he's probably very active on TikTok and Instagram and all these places. But Mackenzie, I wish you well. And I want you to play this video to yourself and to your kids in 20 years time. And see, yo, this is the guy I was. So despite everything that we've gone through, your instinctive words that came out says a lot about what's in your mind. So aware, my brother, I'm proud of you.